This is the physical address 101, the increments of the original historic house. George Washington House is at Freighter Washington, that's 56 and 42. 56 is Tabor Wallace, Washington State House, and George Washington House increments for the original George Washington. And George Washington, the first president of the United States of America, has been renovated and processed all their information. Davenport Historic Hotel. Of course, that's Melania Trump, Donald Trump, and Abak, Eric, Barron, and also Tiffany. And increments on the increment is the 101. The Davenport Historic Hotel is the George Washington Way, 300 Davenport. Now, Davenport, this is Davenport, not the historic Davenport, but and the red line, that's Donald Trump. He's over at the red line, and that's my my area. I paid for all the services. That's the Red Lion at Davenport Hotel. We got the George Washington House, Davenport. Now, the original address, this is the Columbia Point, the Yacht Club, and also the Davenport Avenue, which is Lieutenant David C. and U.S. This is served in the western front of the 9th Cavalry and 4th Artillery, fighting during 10 years of unrest hostility. After his return to Washington, D.C., he became seriously ill, and after 1 year passed away at age 37. He was laid to rest at Arlington National Cemetery. Now, the services that you got for the Davenport Avenue in honor of Lieutenant David C. Davenport, 1850-1887, U.S.M.A. West Point class of 1872, Indian Wars. Now, Geronimo, Sitting Bull, Crazy Horse, and 10 Bears. The Indian Artifact and Services and Mrs. Lola Hernandez. Mrs. Lola Hernandez resides here. And that's Secretary Kim Wayman. That's Patty Murray. Sandy Mary Cantwell. And that's Lola Hernandez. That's Sandy Strong, Dick Cheney, Liz Cheney, and also Dick Cheney, Liz Cheney, and also Mr. Senator McCain, John. And that's McCain. And he wanted some money. Gave our son to check out to him. Mueller Administration Office. And Mr. J. Mueller for the 1401 South Union, Kennewick, Washington, has a monument. He got money out of it. He wanted a check issued out to him. So we got a check issued out to him. The Davenport Hotel is a historic monument. And the historic monument that they carry out is still a monument. A monument that carries 101. Reside at rest. You got a back fence. They got the inquiries, the manifest records, and whatnot. And the information they got, Mrs. Lola Hernandez. She's a resident here. She's been here. She lives here. And she gets property, estates. And South Dakota, they said the Indian Wars. South Dakota, they think they ended a war. Basically, just started a war. Now, George Washington's on number 42, Freighter Washington. That's Melissa McKnight, Loretta Press, Dano Garth, the prosecutor, Andy Miller, the prosecutor, Miss Stanley Penny Marion, administration office agencies that they have, the post office, the banks that I've added on and I did with my own two hands, Gonzaga University that I built with my own two hands, and also the Mueller's Funeral Home Parlor at 1401 South Union, Frank Kamuska's Jalen, Rhonda Kaiser, and Spokane, Washington at 843 Pioneer Way, Mr. McKenna Law Firm, and administration office right on Olive, 743 Olive, and administration office. They can download the information. That's Andy Miller at CO Benton, Washington, U.S. 509-735-3591. Now, the Andy Miller at CO Benton is online, and they have their services increments, and it's 101. So he's staying correctly, and also the services. All the post office inquiries and manufactured for the presidential primary election was in March. Now, the body cam on the police officer in Othello, Washington, where he attacked me on the sidewalk with money, cash, credit card, Social Security license, driver's license, CDL license, the flight pass, and we got flight passes that are issued out for their services for inquiries. And this is the George Washington House, damn historic, and also the Red Line. That's Donald Trump and Ivanka Barela at the 813. Gage is Social Security office. Now the third Social Security office is 8131 Cincinnati. This is Davenport. This is George Washington House. that amplifies and processes the information for the war campaign. The presidential primary election, COVID-19, the presidential campaign services.